what's up YouTube? This is XBOXfreakquency playing game number 34, classic random risk match. You know what it is. You know how we do here. Well, how I do here. So I'm first act here. I'm red. I got a good nice west presence. I think I'm gonna go for South America here, and I'm gonna skip my turn and make a statement here by bringing my one troop from Egypt to North Africa. Kind of tell them that I'm going for South America. And that's the nice thing about going first. You can kind of make a statement, and there you go. Black could have potentially went for South America there, but I kind of deterred him from doing so. And it kind of looks like Black's going to want to move into Australia eventually with the move he just pulled off. Moving, attacking Southeast Asia there. So that's kind of the benefits of going first. You kind of, you get to move, make that first move. Make that first statement. So it's on the blue. He's going to go for black in Ural for his card, it looks like here. And he leaves him there. Swinging on to yellow here. Yellow's pretty scattered. He might be going for Europe though. We'll see what he does here. Yellow's kind of got bad placement. But yeah, it looks like he is going for his Europe quest. Potentially. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's thinking Africa. That's what I'm thinking. Yellow's probably going to try to slow grind Africa here. Swinging on to green. And then now it's kind of hard for green. Like, he was probably thinking he'd go for Africa, but now that he's seen that yellow made that statement there. Looks like green might even go for Europe now, because and that's kind of the thing of those that first turn is a big decision, because sometimes if you go first, you can buy your movement, just completely make it not worth it for another player to go for that continent. And he sees that yellow's going for it, and he's probably dedicated to it, so green's like probably just want to stay out of yellow's way and just go for Europe instead, kind of here. So it's swinging on to me. I've got good positioning. I'm gonna go 8 on deuce here. Take it to the dice rolls. I lose 2. We'll retreat. We'll come back. Switch the luck up. There we go. There's the luck I'm working for. But just 1 and 1, 6-6 versus 6-5. Don't quite get him. Keep throwing the dice. There we go. So I eliminate black out of Brazil there. And maybe I should go 3 and 3 here. But I might bring the extra one just to make sure I can take out black next turn. Make sure I have enough armies. Then I'm going to move those from North Africa to Brazil. Secure my continent a bit. So I don't think blue's going to be coming in to South America, because it doesn't make sense, because he's not going to can't break me, so why would he come in if he's not even gonna take troops away from me? So yeah, black looking to go for Australia now. And he's going to maneuver one from China to Southeast Asia there. Which is a good move. I like that move if he's going for Australia. So swinging on to blue now. Blue's got really nowhere to go here. Maybe North America. Maybe that's where he's going for. I don't know. He's going to attack me. Whoa. Wow. So blue attacking me from Central America to my Venezuela border. Maybe I should have kept it 3 there. Might have deterred him from coming in. So blue coming into South America there. Didn't see that one coming. That was definitely a left hook I didn't see coming there. Blue pulled on me, so doesn't make sense to make that move, but that's the thing I've learned about risk. You never know what move someone's gonna pull, and that's kind of the craziness about it, is that's what you got to do sometimes, is pull the move that your opponent's not expecting, because it leaves them baffled, you know. So I kind of like that play from blue, just kind of putting 4 territories in there. But what I got to do is I got to instantly eliminate blue here. I got to eliminate blue from Central America and in Venezuela here. I just want to get him out of my area here. Hopefully on my next turn I can do so. But I got to get rid of that threat, because if I don't get rid of him now, he might put all his troops there and try to eliminate me. So I got to get rid of him. I see that as like a pure threat. Like, he's looking to take over my continent eventually with that kind of threat in there, so I definitely want to eliminate him. Nice, and green's even going for his card there. So helping me to eliminate blue. Now I just got to take him out of Venezuela. That works really, really good for me. Green maneuvering one from Central America to Eastern United States there. So it's swinging on to me, and I gotta go 8 on 4 here. I'll take it to the dice roll. 6-5, 1 and 1. Not bad. Ooh, get stomped by double 4 there. 3-1-1. Big roll, big roll. There it is. Double 6. That's what I needed. Need a big roll to take out blue here. Need another roll. Finish him off. Nice. So I eliminated blue from South America, and now blue is pretty far away from me. Not really. He does have some troops in Western Europe and East Africa there that he could come in, but I'm going to hope that has made him not want to come in by me taking him out there. So needed to just get rid of blue there in my continent. So black putting him on Indonesia, going for Western Australia here. And black reinforcing from New Guinea to Indonesia. So it's on to blue here. Let's see if he comes from Western Europe or Eastern Africa here. So blue going for his card in Australia, losing a lot. And the thing is, if I left blue's 4 there, he probably would have put them all on there and try to take me out. So it's good I just eliminated him, and then I don't have to deal with him. And then he went up bugging gray anyways. He lost a lot anyways. Going for his card in Australia. So it's on yellow now. He's slow grinding Africa. He's going to go South Africa to Madagascar for his card. Ends his turn. Just continuing that slow grind on Africa there, yellow is. Now swinging on to green, who's kind of going for a Europe kind of quest thing going on. So let's see what he does. So he puts them all in Northern Europe there. And he's going to go for yellow in Scandinavia for his card, continuing his quest. Well, he ends his turn, and where is he going to maneuver him? Move some over to Iceland. And now it's swinging on to me. And I'm going to take a stab. And I'm just going to go for South America. It doesn't look like blue's coming in anymore. So that's huge. I don't lose any. And I'm going to maneuver him right back to Brazil just because blue is coming in. Then I have somewhat of a defense. Doesn't look like green's too focused on me. So he's more focused on Europe. So I'm going to assume that he's not going to break me there. And kind of worry more about blue if he wants to come in. So I see black, yeah, eliminating blue, and he's going to take his continent, which makes perfect sense. And he puts them all on his Indonesia there. Now swing on to blue, let's see what he does here. Blue not really having a homeland. Could have had North America, but he decided to kind of break me instead. And I've eliminated his force there, so blue not really having a home right now. Maybe he's going to go wander off in Asia or something. Get his card, and that's your best bet. When you don't have a continent, sometimes it's best to just stay in Northern Asia. That's my theory. If you have some in Asia and you don't really have a continent, sometimes your best bet is just to keep out of everyone's way and just take your easy cards in Northern Asia. So that's blue's best bet probably here. Could have probably had North America, but he kind of... he doesn't have a lot. He's only have one territory. So yeah, yellow continuing his... sorry, I'm just wandering off. I don't know. I'm just talking about random stuff. But yellow, one step closer to taking his Africa. Doesn't quite take it just yet. And it's swinging on to green here. gonna guess he's gonna continue his Europe quest kind of thing going on. Which he does. He goes Iceland to Great Britain, and then goes Great Britain to the dice rolls on Western Europe. Ooh, wow, nice dice roll. 6-6 versus 1-5. Huge takeout. And then he just goes to fast battle to eliminate blue there. And green taking 2 territories there. And green's very close of taking Europe here. Swinging on to me now. Thing is, I like my easy one option. I'm gonna stick one out in Mongolia there, just to kind of have an east presence. Maybe to take some cards later on out there. But for now, I'm gonna go 4-on-1 technically there in North America. And I'm gonna bring my one troop over from Peru to Brazil, just because I kind of have a 4-3, a 7 defense on the northern hemisphere, and a 6 defense on the or 7 as well technically with East Africa on the eastern hemisphere of my borders. So we'll just kind of keep it 7 and 7, kind of keep it defended, keep people honest. So black trading in here. I have the whole western hemisphere too, South America and North America. So I'm gonna try to slow grind North America as well here, but kind of look like I'm not going for it. But it's kind of hard to look like you're not going for it. So black going from Kamchatka to Japan there. And black moving them back to Greenland. Swinging on the blue now. Blue seems to be in limbo. Should be in Northern Asia, my theory. Staying out of everyone's way, kind of just drifting off in Asia. But we'll see what he does here. Oh wow, he's hurting green here. And blue just goes from Russia, cuts green in half like butter, and just leaves 7 in Great Britain. Wow. Very interesting move. So as this game goes on, it's going to be me, yellow, and black who are kind of superpowers here, and green and blue are going to be pretty weak. Green and blue are going to be pretty weak here because they're going to be battling each other in Europe a lot. Seems like green wants Europe, so he's probably going to eventually want to try to get rid of blue in there. But blue just parked in 7 in Great Britain, so you know there's going to be conflict there. So yellow trading in. He's going to kind of spread the board a bit. Yellow officially taking his honest Africa here on his turn. Maneuver some to Egypt there. Swinging on to green, who's probably absolutely rattled that blue just cut his Europe in half, basically. And green also with the trade in here. So all my opponents have officially traded in, and I'm going to be the last to trade in here. Which is pretty huge. It is nice to see always trade in last, my theory. And the beautiful thing is that yellow doesn't really have a lot on my borders there, and I have a trade-in coming in. Okay, so green putting one there. He's going to go for his card, eliminate black. Just going to kind of bulk up there and in Europe and take his card in North America. And I have 4 cards, but I can trade in. So green pondering something. Maybe he was pondering his maneuver. He knew he was going to maneuver. Okay, yep. And he moves a bunch over from Southern Europe to Western Europe there. And it's on to me. And I can trade in, and I'm going to take my 2 bonus armies off there. Actually, I'm going to leave 1. I'm going to kind of create a deterrent. Put 5 out in Mongolia. Up my defenses a bit in South America. I'm going to put a good amount on Venezuela there. Just because if yellow does break me in Brazil, I'll kind of have a backup force there. And if someone kind of wants to break me in the north, I'll have a big force there. So I'm going to kind of play a 10-10 game here. So if yellow does break me, I still have some in reserve. But that 10 there should kind of keep him honest, is what I'm thinking. Maybe he won't load up too much on East Africa if I only have 10 there. And I'm just going to take my card from Central America to Eastern United States and kind of continue a slow grind here. Get my easy 1, you know, don't waste a lot of troops. Get my easy 1 and continue my slow grind, my nonchalant slow grind of North America. But I necessarily don't even want North America too much. I just more want the cards. And as every turn I take a card, I'll just kind of slowly take over North America. Maybe I need it. That's why I kind of put that 5 in Mongolia as an X factor to maybe get some cards, because I might not necessarily be ready to hold North America. Honestly, you know, people won't give it to me. It's too much, too soon sometimes. So I'll pick when the moment's right to take it. So swinging on the blue here. So let's see what he gets up to here. So he's going to go Middle East to Afghanistan. Gets his card. Ends his turn. Gets his honest card. Swinging on the yellow here. So see what yellow does. He's on my border, so I want to keep close attentions to what yellow gets up to here. Okay, puts them all in India. Okay, that makes me unworried. Yellow just looking for his card. Takes Middle East. Swinging on to green here. So green and blue are kind of the weaker opponents because they haven't got a continent yet. So it's kind of like, gotta keep an eye on those guys when they have high card. When the trade-ins get bigger, I'm gonna keep an eye on green and blue because they will be the weakest of us all. So can might be targeting them later on in the game for elimination. We'll see how the game plays though, because you never know what can happen. I've seen games where someone has never got a continent. I've played games where I've never even got a continent in the whole game. And or I was stuck out in Asia and I had nothing. And I had enough to eliminate someone, and yeah, so like the thing is, it's crazy. You can win a game of honest risk, not even holding a continent until like later in the match after you take someone out, you know? But yeah, I'm just gonna take my honest card from Eastern United States to Ontario there. And I'm gonna maneuver one from Western US to Eastern US here. And kind of just leave deterrence behind, but make it not worth it for yellow to take his 4 out there, or make it less wild, make it less worth yellow's wild to take me out there in Eastern US. So that's a proper. But black is putting a ton in Greenland. He definitely wants to keep me honest and not take North America, which is pretty reasonable. But so yeah, black dedicating a lot of resources to Greenland there. Oh wow. And black is going to target me out in Mongolia. He's going to take me out. That sucks. I never really used that force, which was kind of stupid. I should have probably used that force for a card or two, you know. But whatever. So black eliminated me from the east, and now it's on to blue to act. So blue is going to go from Great Britain to Northern Europe here. So blue just looking for his card. Swinging on to yellow, who has Africa. He's going to collect his troops from that. So let's see if he puts some in North America here. Nope, yellow putting them all in India. Very interesting. He's going to go for blue in Afghanistan. He's going to sit them out. So yellow kind of just spreading them out in Asia. Not really bothering me. And North America. Swinging on to green now. Green's going to throw his resources on Scandinavia there. He's going to take Northern Europe back. And he throws them all back onto Scandinavia. Green just looking for his card. So it's swinging on to me now. I get my classic 5 troops here, which I've been getting. And you know what? I think I'm going to throw them all on Alaska here, and I'm going to go out to Kamchatka, though. And, just because I'm kind of looking for a card. I could have took out Northwest Territory there, but blue in my continent, but I'm not quite in the positioning to take out North America just yet. So I'm going to save a few more turns of me taking out my opponents in North America before I actually take it here. And I can trade in here. I can trade in on my next turn. Black eliminated me from Kamchatka. Maybe that was a bad idea to go there. Black probably thought I was an absolute threat. So I probably should have went for North America there, because then Black just eliminated my forces regardless. So probably should have went for North America, but whatever. So it's swinging on to blue. He's got a trade in. So it'll be interesting what blue does here, because he's kind of out in limbo. Could put them all in North America. And I probably should have got rid of blue, but it doesn't look like he's putting his troops there, because he could have put them all there. But blue instead going for Northern Europe, putting them all in Great Britain. Very weird. Okay, now he's going to Southern Europe. Oh, he's looking to break yellow, I guess, here. Which he can easily do. He's got the troops. Oh, it's going to devastate yellow if blue sits them all in his continent there. Unless he's going to hurt him some more, which would just be brutal. But he does. Maybe he's going to move him out. I'm not sure. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. Yellow is disgusted probably by that. Blue just parking his whole force right in his Egypt. His precious Egypt. Not giving him Africa. So I can imagine yellow's a little rattled by that. He's going to put all his resources on Afghanistan though. He's going to target blue in Russia. He's probably peed off about that blue. Yeah, seems pretty peed. He's eliminating blue everywhere. Oh well, losing a lot there. Can't quite take him out of Southern Europe. So it seems like yellow is attacking everywhere now. Oh yeah, it's very logical. So it looks like yellow is going to rage quit here. He's just attacking at all spots. So Blue basically ruined his day hard, and he is definitely raging on blue right now. Oh yeah, Yellow's is just rattled by blue just sitting his troops in there. He's just attacking everything he's got here. But he's got to know he's done. I find people tend to do that when they know they're done. They just attack everywhere they can on whoever kind of screwed them over, and they leave. So yellow going from Irkutsk to Siberia, and he's going to go to Siberia to China. But yellow just dwindling himself everywhere. He's done. He's probably going to leave. There you go. He left the game. Not shocking whatsoever. Quite predictable, actually. So it's swinging on to green here. Green has very little territory, but he does have troops. And he can trade him. And he's just going to bulk up his main force, it looks like here. Maybe not. It's 22. Puts a bunch on Iceland as well. Oh yikes, puts 24 on Iceland. And I would think for sure green has to take out yellow here. I don't know if that's what he's going for, or... But, green's got to take out yellow. Realistically, like, green... A good move by green is him going for yellow. I don't see why he wouldn't. Just because yellow raged, basically, and, he's got easy ones everywhere. So sometimes it's good if they leave the troops, then it's not the next person. When someone rages like that, they usually can take them out. And yeah, I think that's what green wants to do here. Is he's going to take Greenland, eliminate black. He's going to take out yellow there. He's going to leave a lot behind so he can come back probably and eliminate yellow from Europe with a force. He'll probably only bring enough to take out yellow there in Eastern Canada. He does bring a lot though, probably just to be safe. And the thing is, he doesn't even really need them. He just brought them all to North America. But yeah, it definitely looks like he's going to eliminate yellow here. So this is going to be kind of a risky takeout, but he should be able to do it. I mean, he's got to go for it. All he has is 5 territories standing in his way. Middle East. You should go Middle East, Afghanistan, India, China, Siberia, Irkutsk. He's got 6 territories he's got to take, but he's got to do it. He's got to do it. I think mathematically he's got to go for it. Seems like he's thinking about it. I mean, he could do that too. He can go Afghanistan, Middle East, India, same thing. To India. And green going to China. Yeah, he's got to go for it. Takes out Siberia, and there you go. Oh, takes out Irkutsk, yeah. Mathematically, he had the numbers there to easily take out yellow, so he does. Green making a decisive maneuver by taking out yellow after he dwindled himself to nothing. So green is definitely the superpower here. And I'm just checking how many cards blue has here. I don't know. We'll see what green does here, but yeah, we'll see what green does here, because I feel like he's looking to take out blue. Yeah, and that's exactly what green's going to do here. He's going to take out blue for his cards. And, yeah, that's what it looks like he wants to do. Is take out blue here. So green spreading the board here quite a bit to eliminate blue. Plus by eliminating blue, it will give him Europe and Africa. So not only does he get cards, he gets continents. So it's a clever move on his part. So green definitely the superpower. Me and black are going to have to work together against green right now because he just has too much territory. He's going to win the game if we give him too much. So that's what I hope black realizes right now, that we need to break green because he is huge. He just took out 2 opponents. He's a superpower. He has tons of troops. And he's going to move his massive force from Egypt to North Africa here, no doubt. There's no doubt that's what he's doing to protect his border. So I don't know why he's taking so long to do it, but he does it. He's going to defend his Africa. So that's pretty rough for me here. But the great thing is I can trade in. And I better trade in just because I can't take 5 cards because green's gonna be too powerful and eliminate me. So I have to trade in here. I need to bulk up the forces. Because when you have 5 cards, you become a definite target. So I'm gonna put a crap load on Brazil here. I'm gonna put some in Alaska for defense. Kind of get a border spectrum going on here. And the thing is, I wish I had more, because this might not be enough to defend North America. But I think I'm going to try anyways. I'm going to use my Alaskan force to take out Northwest Territories there, though. I'm more worried about green here. And you know what? I'm going to leave some behind as a deterrent. I'm kind of doing the deterrent strategy in North America. make it hard for him to take the whole continent. And the thing is, I'm just going to bring him back. Green has 5 cards. He has a trade-in coming in. I know he's going to break me regardless. So I might as well keep those 7 in Eastern Canada. Just so I have a force to fight back at him once he breaks me. And I'm going to move them all from Venezuela to Brazil for my Eastern Defense, South America. But Green's got a trade-in. I just don't see why he's not going to break me regardless. So I'm just going to bring that 7 back to at least have a force. So it's on black. The stupid thing is I don't know what I'm thinking. I probably should have broke green there. The thing is, I knew he had a massive trade-in coming in, but he's probably going to break me anyways. I probably should have just broke green there. I don't know why I didn't. That's kind of a dumb move, to be honest. Now that I think about it, I probably should have broke green, but whatever. I should have broke green because I knew he was breaking me regardless, so... Kind of a dumb move on my part there, but I was thinking that he's breaking me anyways because he's got a massive trade-in, so... So black ends up leaving. He probably knew that green was going to put a bunch on the Siberia there, which he's doing anyways. Well, a very weird play by green because why is he putting them all on Siberia if he knows black's gone? You know what I mean? Black's gone. Why focus your armies on him? He should be focusing those on me. Oh, maybe he's gonna do it now. Oh, I better not give him any ideas. Oh yes, like he knows he can hear me. I guess if you believe in that collective consciousness theory, technically by me thinking of it, he might realize that he could take them all off Siberia and just give me a world of hurt right now. But no, he just puts them all his resort and just breaks me North America. Honestly, not with a lot at all. Has a lot in Siberia there. But the thing is, he's just probably coming to Kamchatka with those, and he's gonna sit it on my border there, which is kind of crummy for me. Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's just gonna bring them across to Kamchatka. Could have just put them all in Greenland, and it would have been impossible for me to take North America. So green is a major superpower here. This is pretty rough for me here. I'm in rough shape here. I can't quite hold North America. But this time I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to take back North America, and I'm going to break Europe here. Just can't mess around anymore. I can't give him 5 bonus troops. He's too powerful. I got to take Europe away from him at least. And that's the thing. If you put them all on Iceland, there's no way I'm breaking Europe here. But I am. And screw it. I know he's coming to break me in North America regardless. With his Kamchatka force, so whatever. I'll sit a bunch into Europe. Just because I want to make him work for it to get Europe back. And I'm going to move 2 over, which is not a lot, but at least it's something. Because green is going to give me a world of hurt. I got to take Europe away from him. He's got a lot of territory in general, too. Like, he gets a lot of troops just from the territory he owns. So green putting it all in all his resources in Europe. Oh, maybe not. Okay, decides to go in Kamchatka, and he's gonna easily, yeah, break me here. Yep. And this is very, very, very predictable. I knew this was gonna happen regardless. That's why I didn't care about leaving that 9 in Europe, but that's kind of huge. Now he doesn't take Europe. He's more focused on breaking me. So at this moment, oh, he's just, yeah, and he's just gonna come around and he's gonna take Europe anyways from Kamchatka. Was his game plan the whole time. So although he's suffering heavy losses coming around there on me like that. So it's swinging on to me, and honestly, I think my only bet here is to break Africa and Europe, and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go Brazil to North Africa here, and I gotta break them. I gotta hope that green can't trade in here. He's just too powerful. I can't give him Europe and Africa. And I'm able to eliminate his big force there. And I'm doing work here. I'm actually hurting him a lot. I'm not losing that many. It is better to be on the attack technically than the defense, so I'm winning a lot here, which is huge because I'll be able to break him Africa, Europe, and still have quite a bit of troops left over here. So I come into North Africa with 20. What I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go Egypt. I'm going to break his Europe here. I'm going to go to Russia. Kind of want to eliminate some of the green's territories as well, so he doesn't get so many troops. So I'm just kind of going for a land grab here. And I am just praying that green cannot trade in, because if he can trade in, he can definitely hurt me a lot. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to take Africa. I'm going to take East Africa. I'm going to take Madagascar. And take South Africa. I'm going to take Central Africa. So I'm going to try to take Africa here and South America. I don't quite have the defense on Africa, but I'm going to move them to North Africa to give me a defense, and at least I can hold South America hopefully here. So the question is, can green trade in here? Because I can trade in, and green cannot trade in. So this is so huge. This is so huge. Green does not have a trade-in. With that huge, massive attack I left him dwindled, he barely has anything. Green barely has anything whatsoever. And that's so huge that I broke him. I was just hoping on breaking him, hoping that he didn't have the trade in there. And he's going to probably break my Africa, yep. Green breaking me in Africa, which is totally fine because I have a trade-in coming in. He's going to maneuver them all to Greenland there. Doesn't matter regardless, I have a huge trade-in coming here. And I'm just going to drive green from around the world. Get my bonus armies out of there. And I'm going to just plop everything on North Africa. And I'm going to drive a train all across the world and hopefully eliminate green here. And green rage quits anyways, and I take down the game. And I had enough there to take green out though regardless. I got really lucky there. I took out green. He had no troops and he couldn't trade in. So that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that he couldn't trade in because regardless, green is going to eliminate me there if he can trade in. Even if I took my easy card and green couldn't trade in, he still would have had Europe and Africa. So I got to take that away from him. You know, I got to take the chance and hope that he doesn't have that trade in, and he didn't. So it paid off, and he didn't get Europe and Africa, and I took it down. Anyways, guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. Keep checking me out for videos. This is Game 34. Peace.